Are you anything like me and somewhat reluctant or nervous about ordering plants or fish online? Well, let's talk about it. I live in central Ontario, Canada, and well, it's March and it's still really cold. So, you know, a lot of places won't ship, even Canadian companies, when it's, well, winter. And during the summer, it gets hot. Now, down south, obviously, they got to deal with real extreme heat. And yeah, I know they can add cooler bags. So luckily, I'm only a couple hours, like 2.5 hours from the city. So I really wanted to do something with this tank. It needed something. I did grab, I'm going to tell you right now, I did grab some plants, but I'm looking for some fish to go in here because you know what? Even though I do love my crevenzas in there, that and a couple flagfish in this big 90-gallon tank, well, just isn't cutting it. Plus, I'm working on a new project that I really need a lot of plants for. So stay tuned for this one. I think you'll really enjoy it. Welcome back to Stubbs Aquatics. Well, let's get right to it. Let's get on the road and, well, let's go find me some plants and some fish. Uh, I'm open to suggestions on this. Being, the crevenzas, and you got to keep in mind my temperature range in here is about 74 degrees Fahrenheit. So, about 22 Celsius. And that's what I got to work with. So I'm open to suggestions, but I'm going to go look around at these stores and see what we can find. The first spot we went to, I was amazed with all the plants. And the place was so well laid out for aquatic plants and for fish. These anubis were $10 each. Can't beat that. And any of these plants were $7.99. Yeah, what a great spot. Well worth it. Uh, what a collection of angelfish. I predominantly put this out for my buddy Mel, who loves angels and breeds them. I think you'd get a kick out of this store. And these koi angels, well, I think they're next level. Same with these discus. Now, angels I could keep. Discus, there's no way I could keep, especially given my water parameters and the temperatures. Lots of cichlids to choose from, but I don't want African cichlids being out of, oh, I want plants. But look at these guppies. I've never seen guppies like this before. Um, I was amazed. They are truly beautiful. Could they be coming home with me? But I was more into these red-eyed swords. Um, my camera just does not do these justice. They are that brilliant red. And they were at $7.99 each. But what I really was shocked over is these Denison barbs, $8.99. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to get some more Denison. Remember, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Think about subscribing and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. The next couple spots I went into were more of an aquascaping store, and this one, well, really piqued my interest. The prices were a little bit higher, but some of the plants I really wanted, uh, I found them here, including the Boos and some huge anubias. I mean, huge, that you got to see. I'll let you know the secret. I did get some of those. But we'll carry on. This is a phenomenal aquascaping store, though. Now these are some amazing plant stores. Look at all these beautiful plants and the deals. Like everything in here, was for $7.99, and other stores, a great big clump was $8.
I have to admit, this is my first time in like an aquascape style store or stores, and I really found it interesting. Gave me lots of great ideas. I did want to look at some more fish, female bettas, well, they just weren't going to cut it, though they were interesting. And this fish here, now it caught my interest, but yeah, it's not going to happen. Yeah, not at all. Um, the rummy nose tetras, I was looking at the swords, but they only had males, and they weren't, well, they were a mix. I did really like the knife fish and the archers, of course, and the beautiful African cichlids that this particular store had. But unfortunately, um, I'm just not set up for African cichlids, these style. The dwarf ones, yeah. And I was really hoping to find some epistogrammas here, being they had so many African cichlids. And when I say so many, I barely showed you, or I'm barely showing you, a few of what they had. The coloration on them was phenomenal, and the price, $7.99. I've never seen African cichlids that inexpensive. They had some more nice angels, and they had some finally epistogrammas. But at that price, I just wasn't willing. Yeah, I mean they were nice, but it's not even the ones I wanted. So unfortunately, I didn't get any of those. I was looking at the rams, but again, rams are just not in the same temperature as what I keep my fish at. But I did walk away with a great deal on fish food and
I've
plants.
really found if you've done your research on the internet and you're going to a shop, you're going to find something that you're going to like. Now, I've been looking for some goose. I'm not even saying it right, and I'm okay with that. They're really rare. I had no idea they were this expensive, but I wanted some because I really love rhizome plants. They seem to do well in my hard water. Well, all but Java fern, but Anubias and I'm hoping Goose takes off. Uh, but yeah, I got some amazing, amazing plants that I think you're going to love. Although I saw some great fish here, uh, sadly, I didn't buy any. I should have hit that on those red-eyed swords. In fact, I think I'm going to go back there in a week or two and grab those up. They're beautiful. What did you think about those guppies? Those were the wildest, coolest looking guppies I've ever seen in my life. I was tempted. I'm really debating whether to get back into live bears or not. And I think live bears would look great in these tanks. And the amount of cover in there now, I think that, it's going to be fine. What do you think? Really hoping to grab a pair of epistogrammas. And I finally found some. I don't know about you, but I just wasn't willing to spend $45 a piece on fish that I've never kept before. Uh, I wish I had, but I just wasn't really willing to take the chance. Would you have? This tank has really been filled in now, and well, I think it's looking sharp. I've got Val in there. I've got swords. I've got cryptocorin, anubias. I've just got so many plants going. I've got some stem plants and these lily style plants that I really like. They're easy to grow, and with the Val in here, I'm going to put that much more root tabs in there. Speaking of root tabs, I got something else on the go for a later video. I hope you'll check that out. Although I was somewhat disappointed I didn't get any fish, it's not like you would have seen them in there anyways, because it would have been in quarantine for at least a week. But yeah, it's going to happen soon. And I think it's going to happen in the other aquarium as well. think I've really got it figured out now with my crevenzas, both different styles, on how I'm going to breed them, how I'm going to raise the fry. It seems to be working so far with both types. And yeah, um, all these excess plants that you see here, well, I've got a really special video coming up, and I needed extra plants for it. I think you'll really be amazed on it. It's going to be a product review from a company from the United Kingdom that I'm just, well, super stoked about doing. So make sure you look for that video. Well, thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Think about subscribing and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Well, thanks again. We'll see you real soon. Bye for now.